Hey, Amishi, how are you?
Good morning. You ready to talk to COVID again?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go. We'll start at my favorite chart right here from COVID tracking. October 19th, yesterday, 1.2 million tests. Guess what?
What?
You're supposed to say what? Most ever.
That
Most
was the most
tests
ever?
ever yesterday at 1.2 million.
What were we doing in March?
Oh, in March, I don't even know, probably zero. June was 600,000. May was 400,000. Most ever. That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Still not where it belongs, but 1.2 million. Over here, currently hospitalized, 37,744. That's also a good thing because in the past 5 days, it's basically been flat. You see that? 37, 37, 37, 37, 36, 37. We've plateaued, hopefully, on hospitalizations. Hopefully, it's not going to go up like a rocket to 40 or 50,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next, let me show you one of my most important stats, which is the positive test ratio. 5.3% on the 7-day average. This is up from 4.4 3 weeks ago, but 5.3%, still well below that 8
Mm-hmm.
that it was in July or August. And hopefully
Wow.
this is going to start trending flat and not go up. We don't know. We'll have to see. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Over here, New York Times, right? 8.2 million total cases. That means there's 8 million people who are alive and had COVID, and we have no information on those people. Like, where's the testing on those people? Where's the surveys to find out what's going on? Cases up, as we talked about, I'll talk about, and deaths, I call it lives lost, basically flat. If I go down here, you see this chart down here, cases going up.
Mm-hmm.
Again, tests are going up as well, but positive test rate is going up slightly. And lives lost right here are basically flat, maybe down a little bit, but definitely not up.
Yeah, wow, they've been flat since mid-September.
Flat, and I've been calling that out. They've been flat
Mm-hmm.
for months. If you take away that little blip right there, which might be an anomaly, looks like it's been flat for 6, 7, 8 weeks.
Yeah, wow.
Okay, New York, this is phenomenal, right? 10,000 a day over here. We're hitting like 1,000 a day right now, 15, 1,600. Look at lives lost. You
Wow.
know, like average of 10 or 11 a day. Just
So
really
even though
small.
cases are rising, we haven't seen a
Well, there's
corresponding
always
rise in
there's
death.
always there's always a delay, but the lives lost are just not happening at all in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Florida, we skipped Florida because I don't believe any of their data. Uh, let's go over here. Only 15 states are doing the right amount of testing. Right, scroll down here. Daily test per 100,000. New York at 617. I think it's 120,000 tests a day they're doing. Right, and I say
Wow.
this all the time. Florida, the same size, is doing like 20,000 a day down here at the bottom. So that's amazing. Florida's basically given up testing.
Yeah.
They just don't test, or they don't test and report anymore at all. Right? Again, Florida and New York are the same size. Florida, second worst. New York, basically at the top.
Yeah. So any data we get from Florida, we're just
You
not
can't
sure
be-
of
you
because
can't believe any of it. You can't believe any of it. Okay. This is fascinating. There's that number I talked about, hospitalizations right there, the 37,744. Here's ICU, 7,503. Now, by the way, 7,503 divided by 37,744 is 19.8 called. Okay, now let me go to COVID tracking. By the way, sometimes there's data missing from this one, but I've got to the point where I can look at it and know if something's missing. But again, here's tests going up, cases going up, hospitalizations going up, but you can see they're sort of plateauing there. Lives lost, flat. Full range changes the whole conversation. There's your question about
Mhm.
tests, right? Tests are basically a rocket ship,
Wow.
right? But again, we need 2, 3, 4 million a day. Cases going back up, Hospitalizations going back up, but I think it might start to plateau. And here it looks like, lives lost are going down. So it all depends how you look at the charts.
Mhm.
Okay, New York, we're going to skip. Let me take you to RT. So this is how fast the virus is spreading. Anything over 1 means it's spreading a lot. Look at New Jersey, 1.5. The biggest
Wow.
number I've seen in a while. I checked it multiple times to see if it's accurate. It seems accurate. But New Jersey has a crazy spread happening somewhere. I do not know where, but I'll try to figure that out. And over here, let me just forget this. And now I go to my health weathers, the weather maps for Kinza. And if you look here, there's no red anywhere. Okay, so there's some orange. So cases are spreading. Maybe they're not as severe. Hospitalizations are going up. Hopefully they plateaued. 20% of the people in the hospital are in ICUs. Tests are going up significantly. It seems like we're okay, but I can't tell. And every time I look at this data, I'm like, okay, come back in a week or two, I'll tell you what's going on. Like the story's never complete.
Yeah, this is where it feels like demographic data would be really useful.
Yeah, so that's my daily review. I could take you through much more, but I want to stop at about 5 or 6 or 7 minutes because I talk too much. Bye, everybody. Thank you.